Okay, I'll just try to check if I can hear you from here. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. All right. So clear akong field studio as online.
Yes po.
This week is that's something to recapitulate everything for the benefit to business or to be in. All right. So with this time, first focus on how we going to validate our ideas. Is it motivating or not? Because when we talk about this, we decide heard of that. It's really there are actually a lot of things to do. Okay? Like you really have to go to area where your customers to and you have to affect the that's something that we cannot around. For example, and you have to find sources to rely on effort, but it's not feasibility. Uh, that to how are coming in therefore our inspiration, right? So, murag na ulobat na empty. Okay, so this time, uh, I just changed the audio. So, na empty siya. And
Okay, so this time we're going to talk about value proposition canvas, or this is actually based on the Lean Startup, and this is one of the segments in business model canvas. Okay, so there are actually 9 segments in BMC, no? BMC rather, and then this value proposition canvas is separate uh, canvas which focus on the customer segments, our customers. Okay, so now this is first is you'll have to know your this time we'll have an activity as I mean, we have to have our customer profile. Like if you don't have it right now, then it's okay because I will, that's one of your activities for your module two. You have to gather and know your customers because these customers or consumers are the ones who will be can using our products. We don't have them, like in our case, IT, before we give solution to our customers, we have to ask them what they need by not directly saying or asking them, "Gusto niyo kailangan?" Something like, "What do you need, really?" So we don't do that. We do this observation and we make an assumption based on what we have observed. After which, that's where we are going to create our like probably our interviews and arrange interviews with them and do some data gathering. And one of the things that we do is when we conduct our interview is we get their pertinent reports. Like for instance, if we're going to develop a sales and inventory, we'll need to gather data relating to sales and inventory. That's one. Another thing is we'll have to also consider the movement of the products and all those that are affecting the process. Okay, so in our case, technopreneurship, the most important thing that we'll need to do is this customer profile, the profiling of our customer. Okay, so yeah, so whether they are a teacher, whether they're a doctor, or your target customers are vendors, or policemen, or mga soldiers, or whatsoever. So that's what we have to get into before we proceed with our ideas. Okay, in order to validate our ideas if it's feasible or if it's not. So now, after this module, you or the participants. So by the way, I got this from the ICT where I actually trained for 1 month. I mean, 1 month in the scope, but it's not in a daily basis. So we're going to learn the importance of doing the value proposition canvas. Next is we're going to gather the profiling of our customers in order for us to get the right products for them, get the right, uh, we're going to get their characteristics and attributes, how they behave, in order for us to give them the right, no? Kasi it's like, I don't know if you've heard of this, na everyone can actually build or develop a house, but not everyone can develop in the right way of doing it. No? So tanan po, hindi man ta maka-develop. Like, even we don't have a proper education, we can actually build a house. No? It's just like foundation, blah, blah, blah. But we cannot make it in a right way of doing it, probably because there are things to consider. If it's earthquake proof, if it's, diba, there are actually a lot of things to consider. So pati mga logistics, ana. And then we have here, provide gain creators. If there are pains that you have identified, what are the gains for the customers? And these gains will be your added value to your customers. And this becomes your solution. And then the tips and ways on how to get value proposition canvas. So this time, we're going to have a value map for our customer profile fit. And this is one of our activities for module 2. So what is the value proposition? So actually, in order for you to get the BPC of our ideas, here are the segments that you will need to do. Okay, it is just one segment in the business model canvas based on the lean startup model. So we have here customer segments, customer relationships, channels, revenue streams, value propositions, key activities, key resources, your key partners, and your cost structures. This is where your expenses are and how are you going to pay the resources, purchase, or whatever activities that you need to spend based on these activities, and then your key partners that might help you in in ideating your products. And then in this part, this is where you can gain. So your revenue. How are you going to? We just don't develop a product for charity. That's one thing for sure in technopreneurship. When we develop a product, we make sure that we get money out of it. No? So, meron tayong makukuha na income. It is an income generating path. Siyempre kayo, in entrepreneurship or entrepreneurs. So, you have that in your DNA already. Okay? You have that in your DNA already. If I'm going to give you, like, maybe you can sell a pencil or a ball pen to your classmates. So, of course, you will make them pay. You will make them pay. Your classmates to pay you at a higher price based on we kung sa I don't know if some of you here are participating cryptocurrencies or forex, we buy at lower price and we sell it in a higher price. And we take calculated risk by studying and also currency and then or risk analysis. So that na millions or more than a million. So now, focus muna on the customer segments. Okay? So before everything else. Then, after which, these customer segments of yours will be in, will be parang paired up with value propositions. So anything that the by the way, the customers or the customer segments should be a parang specific customer. Like we don't provide all solutions to the people or all customers. So we can only provide solutions to a specific customer. Yeah, there is a term for that. It's a niche market, niche, no? The term niche. So dapat niche market. Dili siya general or generic na market. Na all students, no. You cannot say all students. When you talk about students, ano yung age range ng students? Whether they are elementary, high school or preschoolers, kindergarten, or college levels. Okay? So pwedeng college levels and kindergarten. Basta not all students. Okay? You cannot even all employees. Hindi. Kasi there are, let's come in. Okay? And your value proposition will be the value added. This is your strong arguments about your solution. Okay? Whenever you have the problems now, what is the added value to me as your customer? Now, as your customer, ano yung added value for him or for her? You have identified already your customers or your market. Now, ano yung gain ko out of it? Ano yung value added ko? Di ba? When you apply for a position, like mag-apply kayo when you have your application, tapos, di ba you're asked what do you think is your attributes that can help the company to grow or something in anak na mga questions. So you have to discuss your the things that you can be that you can be that the company can benefit from you. Your added value. Okay. So now, in order for us to do that, we'll have to have the pain and gain canvas, no, or the value proposition canvas. So from here, you have in order for this to fit is you'll have to gather this. So you have your pains now, right? That is the gain for this, and then your the products. So there is always this what we call pain. There is pain. It's not saying there is a no pain, no pain. Sabi ni Bob Marley. Bob Marley ba yan? Song ni Bob Marley? No? Sige. So this time, let's go to Let's go to our mirror board. Tingnan nyo yung mirror board. Saan yung mirror board natin? Sana yung mirror board. Ito. So may mga activities tayo with that. But sa mga on-site, maybe dala mo kartulina, wala na. Kuha na tayo, ano na tayo, technology na. So kaya lang I don't seem to see the content of the mirror board. Have you guys seen it? Saan na yun? Baka may nag-delete.
No, sir. Wala din sa akin.
Wala sa inyo? Last time, di ba, we had, wait ha, I just get to, ayun, parang, sige, please, let's help one another to, parang, kasi, this is actually a one whole map of the, the world. Wait ha. Somebody maybe move anywhere or somewhere, kaya siya nawala. Nana? Upper left. What's the, ayun. What's the longitude and latitude? Ayan, ayun. So si Hana, andito pala si Hana. The rest wala pa. Anyway, this is not our, this is supposed to be during our first meeting. So far, si Hana Saldivar lang andito Okay. Congratulations, Hana. Yung individual na. So this was yung short, yung bond paper na sana. And i-compile man nato itanan yung mga portfolio. Okay, so what I would like you to do is let's simulate the idea of crafting our value proposition canvas by number one, identifying in your group someone who is a user and all of the groups, the remaining members of the group will be the designer. So what do you mean by the designer? Ito yung basically the interviewee. The interviewer, So you'll have to choose one. You'll have to choose one member in your team as your customer, as your market segment. Although isa lang muna yan, and every one of you, the remaining will be the designer. So this time, we'll have to have since timely and relevant, so I want you guys to design the ideal post-COVID. So post-COVID naman tayo ngayon because again, we're transitioning into a normal ways of living na. So parang wala na yung restrictions and all. So I want you guys to design the ideal post-COVID personal device for your user. Okay? And then using only your power observation, no talking, just an assumption. I want you guys to get your design in a paper and then present it later. Why you think, assumption muna ha, kasi assumption could be a powerful tool for, assumption is like you're just checking the user. It's a powerful tool to do brainstorming of parang free product. Okay? Okay, so I am giving you how much minutes? Siguro 3 minutes. Kaya? Hindi, team na. Wala nang individual activities dito. So, ikaw ra isa? Ay, dalawa. So, kahit ikaw designer. So, somebody will have to be the designer and somebody will have to be the user. Anyway, may ano man tayo, may mga online tips man tayo. So, I guess, may grupo kayo dyan. Si Chari. Oh, si Vegetap. Oh, yan, si Chari. Sige. So, will I get bond paper for you? Yes? Kuha ko ng bond paper, and then this time, I want you to decide mo na whoever is the user or the customer and whoever is the designer. This time, well, gagawa kayo ng isang post-COVID ideal na design for that customer. Sa customer kasi, as I've said, yung customer natin dapat specific yung gagawin natin na product for him. Don't think of anything na general or generic yung gagawin nyo na post-COVID item. Okay, post-COVID item. Anything we could sige. I'll just get a bond paper. I don't know, nakuha ba ng ng online pips? Marinig man siguro ako ng mga online no? Guys, nakuha nyo ang ang instruction? Sige. I will assume it's a yes. I will presume it's a yes. Anyway, so pagbalik ko na, na-decide na ko ng isang user, then for customer, then decide. First time is it no? Bravo. Bravo kasi si Bravo dan. So it's supposed to go with device or tool or item that you bring that will fit to your customer. Siyempre, survive na yung customer na. Sir, wait lang. Wala lang, parang just create an assumption of your participation. And based on your baby personality, without them asking you, okay? Ay, di na sila magka? Hindi pa, bigla ito. Never ask mo na your customer. Just observe. Sige, actually, this topic is called Marites. 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 Ano man?
Ilang product?
Ano na lang, para to avoid asking questions, ano na lang mga customers or users, dali na lang.
Sir, ano na sila ilang product na press kuha kay uyab daw sir. Wala.
Post-COVID din na.
Oo, kay wala mong uyab COVID. Post-COVID, uyab daw ko.
Kasi
Hi, Cha. Naka-unmute ka, sir. Hi, Cha.
Wala. I guess ano.
Ayaw, ako yung customer. Ayaw, kay...
Katawa siya.
Customer. Ay, tsa.
Sige, dito naman mga customers or users.
Sir, wala na sir. Ganyan na ko sila kung saan ang gusto.
Sir, ay.
Tsa, pag-unmute, tsa.
Diba, machine na.
Tanawan, nag-YouTube ang
O pag modeling mo na duha. Dili lang, tindog lang ang duha. Ikaw ba ng customers no? So mag-observe lang sila based sa inyong personality. Sa ilang assumption mo na. Oo, observation. Kaya 3 minutes lang. Saan mag-umo ka nagatubang lagi sa imong mga designers?
Katubang na eh.
Oh, 3 minutes ha. 3 minutes. Time starts now.
Ala.
So, observe lang muna your customers.
Pag-ubo.
So, what can you think of a post-COVID device or tool for your customers based on your assumptions? Based on sa nakita nyo na personality of your customer as of this time. Observation ninyo.
Tingnan naman ako sila
Sige na, kailangan ko doon. May tech.
May? Any.
Hello, sir.
Yes
Hello.
po. Yes po.
Sir, paano po pumasok sa sa Mira
Miro board.
board?
Andito sa sa Teams sa BB Ultra natin. Nandun sa first pinaka first nandun may
Okay, sir. Sige. Check ko po.
I need Valorant skin.
wait for a while ha. Tapos wait for a while ha. 'Di ba may sa Miro board kay sana 'yon? Saan yung Miro board natin? Don't put anything from here ha. Copy this entire.
Sir, di mo lang lagyan ako.
Ha?
Lagyan ako. Kinasok mo.
Oo. Nakopy nyo na ito. Team 1. Do you have team 2 already? Kaninong team ito? Wait. Mag-copy na lang natin. Team. Tapos. Team 2. So. Ano nga ulit yung team? Yung strap safe. Ito, strap safe. Strap safe. Ano pa ulit ba? Ibang grupo? Safe vision. Wala pa na sa present kay TPI sa ako pa nang pangutanon sila.
Wala sila minus.
Mo na sila namuot sir.
Sila minus.
Na naman sa gusto ni mo minusan sila.
Dili ko kay Luoy ko kasi hindi nagtrabaho.
Ay, binog, nag-live mo ng product.
Tapos
Ay, pwede po mag-iba na product. Sir.
kayo? Oo, kailangan niyo 'yun ibahin or either 'di ba hindi ko 'yun inaccept or kailangan niyo
Di ba ka to? Chitap gyapon. Nya, kita ka.
ano nga yung vision no?
So, kung mag-order ka, katagan ka itong murag paper.
Safe vision.
Mo nang buhato ninyo karang mag-sell mo og paper na nationwide ang tapos dito na lang mag-order. Wow. Tech yapon.
O kana na technology ayaw nang wala. Ayaw pug sa naway technology.
Yan.
Pero dapat yung technology that is yung
Dapat
smart.
brand new, good.
No, pwedeng wala hindi siya novelty but something na may innovation.
I-defense na mo na sunod, sir.
Mangita gani ko
Ay,
kuan.
defense.
Use
Mangita ko og kanang katong competition kay ipang submit ako na inyong brand inyong output.
Iya, malupad mi sir kung may madawat mi.
Oh, actually naiuban sa Singapore.
Oh
Gusto kay mo akong target para maka ano mo.
Wala, mag-Tagalog mo dito.
Nangita na naman ko yung mga nakita. So, isubmit. Pag once ma-develop na to ng BMC or mahuman na to, masubmit na ko yung mga idea. Practice na lang ta sa module 3.
Oh my God.
Practice na lang ta o sa ini. Di pa ni sure but wedge it up. I don't know if i-change pa ni nila. And Go Fitness, wala ko sure anong Go Fitness ba? Isa mga business. Ano ba ning Go Fitness? Hindi no, Go Vision man to nyo ha?
Hello, sir.
Yes po, yes po.
Paano yan, sir? Wala kami grupo ni Salitilio.
I see. Sinong walang grupo? Sinong walang grupo?
Kami ni
Opo, sir.
Salitilio, sir.
Pabrokes? Sige
Sian
daw.
Yuri.
Sige daw, can you access this project milestone? Ito. Write your names daw. Para i-grupo ko na lang kayo.
Ano ba kay klase, sir? Kamalan.
Kuan. Sa engineering po.
Sige, natulog mo sa sending.
Ang ani po na, Techno.
Ano dito?
Sa amo, sa major na po, mga programming.
Computer programming. Ano?
Sketch na. Just an observation na ayaw sa pag ano. Sige, right. Sino yan? Of Plaza. Yan, sige. Write your names there. You will form a team na lang. Kaya na, nakasketch na sila.
Ikaw ang nagbigay ng Go Fitness, sir?
Hindi. Sila sino yan sila. Parang app yan ba? App na. Pero there are parang similar na.
Wala din silang novelty, sir.
Wala. I don't know. Hindi ko pa narinig yung pitching nila. So, baka may
Ring,
innovation.
classmate na to si Ray? Classmate na to si Ray? Ray? Bigaya ba?
Oo.
Oo.
Hindi si Ray.
Vergara po siya.
Oh.
Sabi na si Ray.
Isa, no?
Ang kanan nyo karon. Oh, okay lang sa dili.
Okay lang. Basta, ano na sa iya ha?
Simulation lang man siya of how you discover customer. Plaza and Salotilio, kayo lang dalawa? Do you have any other person in mind? Kasi si Lucky, kagrupo nila, ninyo no? Ay nila, si Lucky. Sa kanila.
Sino nga si Lucky?
Si Alagad, sa inyo.
Amin,
Si
si
Chari,
Alagad.
no? Si Chari pala sa kanila. Reply daw siya sa GC. Si Chari, reply daw.
Sorry kayo siya. Sorry kayo.
Tapos, Plaza. Ay, niya. Nalalas kayo.
Sir, ano sa dami mong pasabot
Na,
sa paper? Oo, kaya pakita na ako kay sir. Kasi pasabot ni sir na paper as in legit paper sulatan or grade. Ay, really, sa paper, bond paper.
one paper or dire, pwede na directly dire. Ang sketch niyo dire, naman mo isa-isa dire. Wala.
Punta ka sa
Di naman lagi nakuan. Ako plus. Oh, ready na. Ready na? Okay na? Actually, the next activity, yung gusto nyo na interview.
Bago lagi yung planner. Bago yung planner. Bago yung pizza.
Thank you. Wrap up. Don't worry, it's just a simulation lang ng activity. Simulation activity lang. You are forbidden. Please, can you take a picture of your product para space mo yan doon sa mirror board nila? Para everyone can see.
I think katong
Your voice.
katong fight mo mo mawawalan ka sa mawawalan ka.
Atong activity ng mga nila din. At hindi ka pa nila. Baka may mga classmates din.
So guys, buhat tayo na karon. Sulod pa mo, sayang kayo.
Karoon siya nakabakas. Ha? Karoon na siya nakabakas. Nasundo yung sasabihin na rin. Sino? GLC, sige lang mo sa bato. Tapos pa dito.
Talaga siya. Sir, paunsa mo sulod rin, sir, sa meeting ato ra join.
Sa?
Wala, nag-join ko.
Wala ka naka-join.
Wala, trip lang eh.
Wala gyud tayo.
Na-MT ko, ni-join ang tako, pero na-MT ko, pero mga 8:18 na ako dire. Oo.
Sir, unsa oras gyud ang ato ang klase? 8:30 or 9? Ah, okay.
Pero usually, para problem. Gaya na din mag-start. Oh, go na.
Basta nasa meeting.
Designers, present your product. Present your product.
Guys, sir.
I accept the username.
Oo. Ninay ba kayo?
Sige, go.
The type of product na nasipan namin for our customer is pillow up. As you can see, pillow up is, pillow up talaga siya, sir, pero it has a feature of alarm, yung alarm speaker, vibrator. We come up with this type of product kasi most of the time yung COVID, sir, post-COVID, medyo, so napansin lang namin, medyo hirap mga tao magising. Lalo mga students, lalo mga college students, sir.
Doon na isa.
So,
Right sa kayo.
basta pansin na rin sa customer namin, Late siya, parang announcing yung galaw niya kung magpasok siya. So, lalo baka bilar siguro sa doon.
So baka too much comfort yung pelo niya, hindi ko na siya makapag-register.
Meron commented na sir, parang hindi siya mag-ising sir.
Parang palitin up ako brains ako.
Okay, sige.
Dapat na ito sa level of the point.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add? So that's your your I design based on yung assumption nyo sa kanya. Thank you sa inyo. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Kana good sila sir, papresenta gud na sila sir.
Okay. Okay. So, can you guys post this to board? Sige, sa inyo daw. Based on your customer. Andon.
Hi.
Pero tayo wala sa biyak. Kani? Pagbidan kayo sa sumurang pangkita sa gate ba? So, ano balik na siya? Sa kaya sa buzzer.
So, sir, ano yung sabi na per music, it's not an effect, but they're beautifying the outside, you know, for the session, it's a sort of kaya base na dito sa sila, ano siya, arte mo, arte mo, kulang na lang pa mo, nang unang pag-limpyo, ano kaligog ka, kulang siya.
Oo naman, before yung COVID pa, di ba tumagamit nila, nasa bahay lang man, sige, nakalabas nila sila. Pwede na sa mga yung room. Oo.
Just don't play. Okay, just don't play.
Ako lang ang ako lang ang iyasing hotel. Para mo na siya.
Sige, dito. Dito sa... Ito yung customer ko. Okay, elevators.
Signal nila na text.
May nagkakagay doon na team name. Tapos safety kayo mag-assign. Sketch pa? Murang website.
Ano mo brainstorm na ideas sa karon activity sa post-COVID products. Ang mga pangalan siya na Big Mask. So, kanina na product sir is 2-in-1 siya. So, let's say, ang customer or ang user is more into fitness sir. And since pero siya sa deal, kay need nang i-check mo sir. Di siya gusto di siya gusto ma-disturbo sa noise sa gym tour. Nadi post with sa post ko they check with kaya kung sa sa case ko. So nasa yung mass dere filter for ventilation and an headphones in this one.
Kasi when you're doing extracurricular activities which involves psychomotor skills, yan. Supplicate yung customers mo. Baka mo mistake na sabihin sila sa all right, thank you. So let's have from the online sino nga ulit yun? Si Lutilio. Tingnan natin daw yung sa Lutilio and Plaza. Can you guys tingnan natin yung nila product. Sana yung product nila.
Sir, wala pa kaming na-sketch, sir.
Wala pa. Wala pang na-sketch.
Yes po.
Okay. Sige. So maybe please try to, I mean, later on, paste your sketch here, ha? Okay. Sige. So let's process your, hey guys, let's process your work or the activity. So far, anything, let's get back. Okay, everyone, let's go back now. Sorry. Okay, so let's process the activity that we have so far. So far, what you guys have observed or can you take away the activity that we have? So you're just creating assumptions based on the personality of your users and customers, which is the very first, parang at a glance lang, yan yung pwede muna natin gagawin for whenever you do a real customer segmentation. You go to some places and observe your customer. You don't just go get to them and directly ask them ano yung kailangan nila, because by looking at them, by observing them, you can actually brainstorm and parang at least tama yung malagay sa whatever yung interview questions for that customers. Okay? So far, yung mga customers natin, are you satisfied with their designs? No, not yet. Not yet, because
Wala pa man approve siya.
assumption lang rin na. But you think is it the right assumption? Hindi siya makatuwa. Ikaw Grace.
Ay sir, dili lang matupad sa ako. Tanang sa society.
Pillow, ano yung tawag? Pillow up. That is the creativity. Creativity or innovativeness sa group sa inyo is the bit mass. Maganda rin yung bit mass. So kaya na ang problem with that is there should be a proper definition to avoid suffocation for your customers. Even when you talk like this, normal lang, we don't have that extra activities. So parang pangit na, no? Parang I don't feel really good, but I have to contain myself. Okay? So, very good. Congratulations everyone for having that design. I mean, you're being creative and by the way, what's the difference between creativity and innovation, or creativity and innovation based on the activities that we have? Creativity and innovation. Ano yung difference nila? Or are there any similarities? Okay. So tama daw. I mean, creativity means you're creating something or making something out of your talent and skills, no? Based on your knowledge. And innovative is the product of being creative. That means that innovation means it doesn't mean something is working, it cannot be updated. We can be creative and at the same time innovative, but you cannot be innovative when you're not creative. Say innovation is a person who is creative can work only on the given resources. Like sa inyo, paano lang yung resources niyo ngayon, yun lang yung gagawin nyo out of it. But when we talk about innovation, you have to, being an innovative person, class, or guys, would not only settle down on the resources that he is in, but he has to do more. Ask more, observe more. So that's how innovative person is. Okay? So, all right, this time, I want you guys to have the next activity for empathy, empathizing your customers. So this time, kanina, you're just observing and taking assumptions based on the customer's persona. This time, I want you guys to have the interview with your customers before we dig deeper kung ano talaga yung kailangan. But based on those interviews, dapat yung interviews niyo or interview questions niyo should be based on the assumption. Sa kanya, I don't know how we going to do that, rather that. So this time, you ask your customers, ano yung mga needs niya? Okay? Ano yung other things na, or would you consider having this kind of tool or design relating to whatever you have created as a design. Okay? And tingnan natin if it will change. Okay? So, I'm going to zoom it out para mas makita. So this time, you're going to focus on the 4 W's and 1 how. Actually, hindi siya 4 W's. Meron na siyang which. Okay? So, ito yung designers interview user. You focus on the, by asking questions, what, who, when, where, how, which, and what. So, parang you can ask questions to your customers, what irritates you, diba? Knowing the things that irritates your customers, maybe you can change the design of your product. Baka he's irritated with wearing always a mask whenever he's doing extra psychomotor na mga activities. Okay, sa inyo baka he doesn't like pillows na gahi or kanang di ba na yung pillows na kanang when mo siyang malubong ka or kanang pillows na really intact yung no, so di ba na yung mga anong tawag natin diyan, mga soft pillows and magic pillow, something, di ba, may mga ganyan. Okay, baka he doesn't like it. So, yan, take down notes to those na mga what he likes, what she likes, ano yung color and shapes na gusto niya, mga size, what he wants to wear, ano yung materials na gusto niya or gagamitin niya, and ano yung often na gagamitin niya ng mga bagay-bagay. Baka you can get something from those things kasi siya yung customers and siya yung consumer and she will or he will be the one who is gonna be using that product. Okay, so let's see if there is a change of the product now. All right, so I'll give you how many minutes for this one? Tingnan natin. So we'll have 4 minutes. Kaya interview or 5? You don't have to pwedeng diyan lang kayo sa wherever you are right now. Okay? But let's have a break muna, baka you want something to eat or you want to energize yourself, baka may mag-TikTok. Okay? Or shall we continue na lang? Diretso. Diretso, go. Okay, yeah, that's what I like this class is. I like this class. So, ayan na. So this time, just listen to that customer. Don't judge the customer. Ayaw na mo kahimarites. Don't judge the customer. Just listen to what he is going to say. I don't deviate to whatever he is going to say. Don't deviate, don't argue. Just listen. Okay? Minawang customer ha, dili wingon na, uy, ganong ginanong gusto? No, never. Okay, so I'll give you 5 or 6 minutes to do that. Interview something, question, go. Yeah, pwede ka. Salotilio and Plaza.
Yes, sir.
Are you in it right
Yes,
now?
bro.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Pwede man di siya based sa ganun. Hello, Salotilio and Plaza.
Yes, sir.
Ano yung initial tech business idea? ITBI ninyo? Wala pa?
Ako sir, nakoy gipasa sa kuan sa
Sa drive, no?
katong last
Oo.
M1
So, I've been check.
assessment.
Actually, honestly, hindi ko pa na-check yung all drive submissions. Hindi ko pa na-check. So, I'll need to check from your submissions. No? Tingnan ko yung submissions mo, Plaza and Salutilio. Tingnan natin if there is viable na idea sa inyo. But do you have any
Dili
questions
siya
pa na?
technology sir, more on food siya. Or siya restaurant, I guess.
Basta make sure there is yung like restaurant na tapos lagyan nyo ng app.
Ganyan sir, food
So
service.
avoid that one. Avoid that one. Much better focus on ano yung parang technology na pwede nyong gamitin out of a certain problem na ma-address siya using technology. Kasi what we are going to have here as an outcome is parang ideation muna. So once you have your idea, intact na yung idea niyo, may BMC na, we are going to submit these ideas to organization na na catering the ideation and a startup. Then eventually may mga may mga what they call this one, investors. So basically, hahanap ako ng isang competition where we can submit your ideas. So much better wag yung medyo entrep kaayo siya na products like restaurant or like Go Fitness. Actually, yung veg it up nila Chari, ano pa namin as of this moment, diba Cha, no? Cha. So as of this moment, parang we're still trying to look for something na novelty sa kanila para tanggapin natin as ITBI or idea. So just like yes po.
Kuan sir, like
May
pwede ba
isang
siya na dili?
may isang idea, I don't know kaninong idea yon, but there's an idea na yung sinend niya about parang mag-pin ng location yung mga passengers. I don't know who is the student, but it's from here. Mag-pin ng mga location yung mga passengers, and then the driver, yung PUJ, this is PUJ by the way, public utility jeepney. The driver has the knowledge kung saan yung mga madaming passengers, tapos pupunta siya doon. Pero with only designated na route niya, hindi siya pwedeng pupunta sa other routes kasi that's for private vehicles or for taxes, no? So I don't know if I can still gibutang man ako to sa notebook. Pero anyway, if we could not find that person, kung sino siya, andito ba siya?
Sir, marag na ako ay idea sir if ipasa lang ni mga ano siya sir, marag same siya atong halos same siya atong example gud nimo sa katong pain
Oo.
katong
May
PUJ,
submit ka na.
kita ka ato,
Okay.
sir.
Sige,
Sa
sige.
base ay may example na ko idea ato sa una pero ang nakadungag lang ato sa iya is 'di ba ang ginastorya dito is e-wallet man to, sir. Ingana. Wala man to diri sa ano ato sa Davao. Kasi siguro pwede to, sir. Or
Yeah,
di.
let's get to see it no during kasi I would need you to pag may groups na kayo, I would need you to present your ITBI para I can help you out para we could proceed to the module 2 na mga ano. But right now, ano na lang muna tayo with participate muna lang tayo with the activities no for module 2 para hindi kayo ma-INC by ano. Okay? So
Okay, sir.
anyway, I'll get to check your ano, basta grupo na kayo Plaza and Salutillo. How about may other group pa, members pa ba kayo? Wala na.
Wala na, sir.
Wala na. Ito
Wala na.
si ano, baka kilala nyo ito si Ampungol?
Hindi, sir.
Hindi. Sige,
Yes
i-message
po.
ko pa ito si John LP Jerome kung baka pwede sa inyo. Pero actually, hindi ko na ini-encourage na I'll be the one to force to create or form the team. Much better kayo talaga. Kasi,
Okay.
so, tapos, at least 3 kayo or 4, hanap kayo ng iba. Do you guys want to see the roster para makita nyo kung sino ang which na mga questions?
Questions.
Which product or which no? Dili, mga question. O mga products or wait for a while Plaza kasi loading siya. Sige, so we have ito si Bacalya, Badilles, Daguling, Dila Serna, wala kayong kilala dito. Desabilia, Nagracia, Garcia, kasi ito si Heralde Hargoriles, may groups na ito. And ito si Rufila, Mangudadato, Titan, I guess wala pang meron na pala. Tikala. Wala kayong kilala dito?
Si ano, sir?
Wala.
Si Dagoling at saka si Mangodadato, sir.
Si Mangudadato, kilala nyo siya?
Tsaka si Dagoling.
Sige, that's
Si
good.
Dagoling.
So, try to reach out on them kung baka ma-contact nyo sila. And then do brainstorming. Parang at least no, this module 2 makagawa na kayo ng ITBI. And so we can proceed with BMC kasi it's really hard for you to create BMC pag wala kayong ITBI. Parang
Okay,
wala
sir.
kayong basis for creating something. Oo,
Okay.
no? Diba?
Yeah.
Much better may ITBI na kayo tapos accepted na siya. And
Yes, sir.
ako sa screening process is yung paano ang screening process natin would be based on the pain, yung customer market segments or customer, tapos yung solution and then yung competitions niyo or competitors. So dapat may ganun kayo and you will need to present it to me. And then just tell me if meron na so that we can schedule the presentation. Okay? So ganun ang gawin niyo
Okay,
sa
sir.
video. Baka you can do it right now. baka online sila, so try to reach out on them, ha. Just don't leave, just don't leave muna. Dito lang muna kayo. Yes.
Ano man na sir, diba, as much as possible na ma-reach out na sila or
Kung if
okay.
wala talaga, di kayo lang, tayong dalawa lang. Okay lang.
Okay sir.
Okay po, sir.
Sige.
Ay, nakubilis
Mana mo interview?
Ano? Di siya ganyan sa mong pangalan. Di siya ganyan
Yo,
sa
kung sila mag-interview siya.
Naman.
Anong dili mga gustuhan?
Hindi. Uy, pero hayaan to, no? Bakit di mo ganyan? Bakit di mo ganyan?
Close na mo.
Hindi na itong pang
Na kasi kayo.
Ay, sir.
Kaya ganyan yung tone ng
Or lang kami ba? Pitig kami.
at isa. Sino?
Ikaw lang.
Han siya.
Pero kung
Online
hindi
siya.
siya mag...
Nakontak ko na yun siya. Nagpapa na yun siya ng mga ano. Wala lang siya nakapasa yung by group eh.
Oo, wala siya.
Sinagayintay lang daw siya sa confirmation na pwede daw siya magsali.
Sige. 4 naman kayo. So, 25. Kasi, ang sa module 2 and module 3, teams na talaga. Lahat ng activities will be conducted.
Kasi hindi na mag...
So, kung wala siya,
Ay, teams na.
Oo. So yung grading natin is by team. Tapos kung wala siya, wala siyang wala siyang grade.
Sige siya. Sabihan ko lang yun siya.
Sige, sige. Okay na? Sige, so shall we start with So again na sa Miro board may ano kayo diyan. Like for an instance itong team natin si kaninong team ito. So veg it up pero subject for change pa 'yon no sa inyo. Opo. And then meron tayo dito sila straps safe vision. So actually I was parang sharing your mga ideas sa colleagues ko, maganda daw yung safe visions and strap safe. So, yan. Very innovative daw yung idea ng mga, especially yung safe vision. Yung sa strap safe, maganda rin siya. So, may chance tayo na manalo. Hanap tayo ng mga competitions. Mag-perfume ninyo, ha? Perfume na power bank. Sige, focus na kayo dyan sa ITBI nyo para proceed tayo sa BFC ninyo. Ano nangyari sa
Wala sa alay.
Hello sir.
Tap ko lang. Yes po. Andre?
Marag nami idea ni Salotilio sa ITB sir. Ano na huna-hunaan na idea karon.
Sige.
Unsa man among ko ano ana siya sir.
Yung buhaton?
Yes.
Di ba by drive ilagay nyo sa drive para ma-check ko and then I'm going to schedule you for presentation. Mga 1 to 3 minutes lang yung presentation actually.
Nabay format ana sir sa imong mga needs or
Yes
katong
po, meron yung sa ITBI.
yun lang pa rin sir na
Yun lang, ITBI lang. Opo.
yun yung sa M1 na assessment. Sige sir.
Andun din sa design thinking na assessment, formative.
Yung basta yung nasa formative lang lahat sir no, yung instructions.
Oo, yung nag-start tayo ng groupings doon sa design thinking yung for Technovity 5 yata yon tapos all the way patungong M1 assessment. Doon na yung groupings.
Sige po sir,
Sige, sige.
ano po sir, may na-pass po kasi nagawa-gawa na lang
Tingnan ko
po.
siya, ha. Tingnan ko tapos
Tapos,
I'll update you.
baguhin ko na lang siguro yun sir with Salotilio.
Mm.
Bale mag-pass na kami ulit.
Sige. That's good, that's good.
Sige sir.
Sige po. Wait for mag-leave muna ako kasi parang nag-freeze yung screen.
Okay sir.
Sige.
Based sa interview namin ng sa user, visions and product, according to his preference, he wants it to be comfortable and make good quality materials for his frequent usage. This is to get the most of what we're looking for. He also wants it to be non-noise cancelling because of the social headphones in the first place, right? But it's also important to still be wary of the surroundings. Okay, it's not emergencies. And then he also wants it to be safe. And also color black.
Okay, thank you. Color black, minimalistic design of a product and comfortable to wearing it. Okay, so yeah, if we are going to base on these preferences, we can think of something na of what type of fabric are we going to use, and maybe I mean design of the product. Was it something na the same sa gawa mo kanina or medyo okay, thank you. And how about this group?
What is problem is where the house or sa bed or anywhere matulog siya. Then when day and night it really po sa katulog. Which is ang yung old product na ginagamit in Irasec. And how to address it by ito ba right now updating term. Tapos he decided na gusto niya of white na pillow, white color. Ang shape is rectangle, flat, not bulky, na pillow. Ang pillow surface, di siya gusto mga dyan. Then, ang material is soft fiber.
Yeah, so let's see, recognize pillows. Like, change ba non-pollution pa rin?
Yes, sir. Forgive na
A pocket-friendly site, virtual like air purifier, yung plastic. Kasi nag-adjust yung concentration sa perfume, but the concentration sa perfume.
Depende sa
Nagkakapoil case versus that ang low case, para mas long na system. Then ayaw na yung game, gusto niya ito-change. And he was frosted nilagyan niya yung then customize, then put sa purifier side ng technology.
Anyway, sige, so I just hope this kind of activity will help you getting your right customers for you. So for our business model canvas, no, or the value proposition canvas. Now let's not have all of these challenges. So, but for this, I want you guys to have your actual customer discovery this time. So this is what your next activity would be. So based on what we have right now, so you create an assumptions based on your customers, and for sure you have your customers already, and you get to interview them after that. Then next is ito na yung point of view, no, based on their point of view. So kasi we have to really get the insights and needs of the customers, and until we are able to have our what they call this one, yung feedback, and then makagawa tayo ng prototype for the customer, no, the right prototype. But this time we're going to focus on the value proposition canvas, because this is what really at startup and ideation would really be needing from you. So let's go over this one kasi medyo ano siya, like it's really a long na what they call this one, topics. So let's have this one, no? So whenever you have now the customers, I want you guys to determine the profile of your customers by knowing their jobs. No, ano yung mga jobs nila, Then, what you have your pain, ano yung gains out of that pain of these customers. So yung ito yun, no? Sample, we have functional job, social job, and emotional job. So, describe what customers are trying to, wait, kay wala din ni naka-share screen sila. So describe what customers are trying to get to get done in their work and their lives as expressed in their work. So that's why it's very important to know the customer's point of view and whatever they answer to your questions. Okay, so now let's now proceed with. I want you guys. I'll be sharing this one to you para you will do it for as a group. But this time we're gonna be focusing on the business model canvas. Okay, so dito tayo sa BMC. Kasi ito yung mas hahanapin sa inyo. Okay. So, yeah, ito yung mga segments ng customer BMC. So we have customer segment. So by the way, we have already customers. For sure, may mga customers na kayo and probably you will add some more customers. And then next is the value proposition, the channels, customers, relationship. Let's focus muna on the first 4 segments of our BMC. So in the BMC, I want you guys to have, okay, within today, I want you guys to have your customer segments. First is, sino yung customers ninyo? Para after this day, you are able to capture daily yung mga customers. Like, sino ba talaga yung customers? In your case, so you will find it difficult pa to find yung customers kasi kung sabihin yung spreadsheet up ninyo, really para personal mobility as I've said, no? So, are you trying to look for some another idea? Are you considering another idea? That's good. So, may hindi siya yung stars na yun, pakinggan ko sa right? Pero ano yung makikita doon? Di ba, honestly, I haven't checked your drive na 6 services. Kasi yung iba, 60 pa score sa M1 assessment. Kasi pwede. Like, if you are going to get idea that is out of that, parang wala doon, it's not there, you can have the authority to choose any idea. Kahit wala doon sa one segment. Kasi if you think na parang the talent siya viable, pwede. And subject to change siya. Pero make sure na pag meron na tayong final ITPI, ito na yung next step natin. Like put the APMC. Finalize with that. We can schedule the 1 to 3 minutes presentation for that. So just tell me kung kailan. Will I be the one to choose or kayo naman? Yung sa, yeah, later, let's see, discuss ko lang kayo para to. Sa inyo, we can proceed with this one na, okay? As well as sa inyo. Okay? So customer segments. Okay? I want you guys to identify and determine customer segments. Again, yung customer segments niyo must be specific, must be the shade na market. I've said, hindi pwede na all employees, all students, all animal lovers, hindi. No? It should be specific, okay, to the product. Then, this time, value proposition. Ano yung added value to that customers? Okay, so let's take for an example. What do you think is the pain kung walang food panda or walang grab of food? Huh? Hassle, yun. Hassle, pain. That's a pain, no? Hassle, ano pa? Convenience, yan, parang relative to it. Hassle, inconvenience. Probably yung ano pa, yung time, no? Yung time kasi you have to travel. Tama? Costly, yeah. The time and the cost. Okay? So, yun yung possible na mga pains. Then you can create a statement out of those pain. Now, ano yung at sino yung customer ninyo with that pain? Sino specific na customer natin? Lahat ba order from so, sino yung customers nila? Probably. Okay, katong busy people. Busy people, hindi naman lahat busy, right? So busy people, pero ang age group nila andun sa working and school working group o sa student na busy, tama? So we cannot say na lahat ng kaya only those na probably well off ba? Kanang medyo na sa middle class or above low earners. Not above low earners. Okay, pwede na ninyo ibutang as like that. Kasi yung mga other, we will not consider those low earners, probably they don't have that kind of situation na order na sila online kasi nga, no? So, tayo ng mga low earners na nag-order, yung trap and food and food pan. Now, when they created it, probably katong minimum middle incomers, no? Middle incomers. Yung mga nasa middle income. Okay? So, yon yung customer segments ninyo. And then value proposition. Yung out of your pay, yun yung ilagay nyo sa value proposition. So, ano yung value proposition when the pay is inconvenience? Okay, what do you think is the value proposition for that? Yung value added to that pay. Sige, example, sabi nyo, inconvenience. Ano kaya ang pwedeng value added to that customer? Ano yung ma-add as value to that customer when the pay is inconvenience? Online solution, online ordering, di ba? Online ordering, kasi inconvenient yan. Sabi ko, online ordering, I can just order through online via my phone. Okay? That could be a value proposition. Okay, what else? Ano pa yun? Cost? Sa cost. Cost? Pwede. Cost? Halimbawa, mag-commute siya. Save yung energy and time. Pwede. No? Save of time and effort by going to places. Okay, pwede. That could be a value proposition because you have that pay na costly sa time and sa effort. Okay, time and effort for, yeah, money. Now this time you have the value, customer segments, you have the value proposition. Can you guys create it in your how about sa inyo? Ano kaya ang customer, sinong customers? Nerd, techno, sarap ang nerd people. Kaya once they have that device, we can be able as techy. Okay. Sa inyo, safe vision, sino yung target customers? Now, ano itong customer relationships and channels? Ano yan siya? Now, with these two segments, guys, when we talk about customer relationships, how are you going to reach your customers? Paano nyo i-reach yung customers? Okay, through emails ba? Okay, through marketing? Okay, how do you get how do you get them? How do you reach them? Marketing lang? Survey? Okay. What else? Do you have their profiling already? Okay, so yun yung ano, how do you get and gather the majority of them? Paano nyo yung gather? So you need to find if it's either through email or flyers. And then how do you reach them whenever may mga problems sila with the app or with the device? Okay, so it's either you can provide them an online portal, or a Facebook page. Okay, that's where customer relationship, we build customers, and every time we build customers, this customer will tell other customers or probable customers na, oh, there's a product that is really good in terms of customers relationship. Okay, so one can actually convince or persuade other to use your product. Okay, right. So di ba sa mga most likely sa mga sa Shopee, di ba, direct yung communicate sa ilaha silang app. Okay? And sa GCash, we can really tell our ano. And even sa mga Facebook aron ay mga chatbot, no? Mga chatbot na we can even wala siya 24/7 ang agent, they can still reply to your queries. Okay? And your channels. What is your channels? Or what are your channels? Ito yung if in order for us to build relationship to our customers, when are we going to make this product available? Where? Saan siya available? Sa iOS ba? Sa website ba? Or are we going to create an online portal, as I've said? No? Usually Play Store, App Store. Okay? Pwede ko ang website, pwede rin at the same time nandun sa Play Store or sa App Store. It means you are trying to build a multi-platform application. Okay, multi-platform application. So, mawala siya. Multi-platform means it runs on a different operating systems. Okay, but if you are going to only focus on certain operating system like Android, so Play Store. Okay, multiple then you can change, no? So how are you going to get income? How are you going to get money out of it? So what do you think? Sa inyo, paano kayo mag-i-income? Okay, during your product. When the product is created. Okay, paano kayo mag-i-income? Kayo? Sige. One example could be in-app purchases. No, sa App Store, di ba? You could pwede rin na rental. When sa inyo, product man siya, so meaning to say, there is a tangible product, they would need to buy that or purchase the product. If sa inyo, app lang talaga, in-app purchases, pwedeng daily o subscription. Okay? Pero enough ba yung subscription? So, pwedeng meron tayong, normal naman, meron na yung advertisements. Okay? So, we can get money out of advertisements, right? For sure, yung advertisements are really effective. Tama? So, pwedeng somebody will advertise the products with your application, kung application sa inyo, and then you can make them pay to you para they can advertise their products. In fact, mo nang ginamot sa YouTube, right? Sa Facebook, may mga advertisement sila. So, we can make money out of it. Pero, that's not enough. Okay? Sabi sa inyo is upon purchase. So, kaya lang baka mahal natin. And sa inyo din, and then sa inyo in-app purchases. So, I want you guys to really apply all the knowledge that you have in your entry to determine how you will income. What are your revenue streams? Ano yun, no? So, you are good at it. I will leave it to you kung ano yung mga revenue streams that you will have for your product. Okay? So, paano kayo mag-income? Okay? Sige. So, that is what you will do for this week. Ito lang muna ang 4 na segments. And then, we are going to proceed with the next segments. Okay? So, as a group na yan, saan nyo yan i-submit doon sa Drive, diba? So, doon sa Drive para I'll be able to check every now and then. So, most definitely, wala na tayong activities doon sa Blackboard. Okay? So, maglalagay lang ako ng columns doon, but you will not submit your activities there kasi it will be very hard for me to monitor kasi you're like 5 na. Okay? Of your and then in our next meeting, I want you guys to present it. Ito. So I want you guys to present your 4 segments. So I'll give you some examples for you para you can also gather so para I can sa inyong 2 groups proceed na kayo with that kasi I still have to yung mga other groups na naiwan kailangan ko pa silang i-guide, no? Sila sa Vegetap medyo malapit na ito. Yung dalawa lang si Plaza and Salotilio. Okay? So I guess that would be it for now. Okay. Hannah, Prince. Later. Oh. Okay, wait, guys. Can I get your portfolio right? Sorry. We will be needing this one. Just in case lang yun, your ideas will be accepted to a certain organization. Evidences and how you ginawa ng product. So this can be one of the evidences that you can have as a team. Okay, I don't do this for this class. Internationally, also para i-present ang ideas. Depende kasi so far wala pa tayong wala pa tayong techno hub dito. I used to work here sa ating whenever we practice ideas, hindi lang dito lang siya i-ID ang idea sa ng online ng portals. And the school will finance the sa inyo, kaya na dito pero sige lang, isabit natin sa inyo, ay engineering pa ako, so isabit natin as well as we can, viable talaga sa local, national, and international. It's just like this. Support local. Sige, so thank you guys, and I'm going to talk this to my let's go. Then, wala na galawa. Hi, Hannah.
I think I accidentally opened it last time. Like atong Techno 55 na.
Ang mo display ng sa buhay na nakos. Pero sige na, sabi ko na I can use either attempt 1, 2, or 3. Nag-assume kasi ako na it's 3, that means that the final word. Walang kanman din kasing no. Meron ba?
Murag accident na dito. Kay si Techno dito pahalik na ako to yung question regarding sa service ko.
Thank you for the heads up, ha?
Hello guys.
Hi, sir.
Hello,
Ikaw-
sir.
Oo. Mag-usap muna kami ni parang Salutilio and Plaza. Just wait for a while. Mag-usap muna kami nila Chari. Ay, nandito
Yes,
pala
sir.
si Chari, no? Ay, yung sa grupo nila, sa bedsheet,
Okay,
ha? Anyway,
okay
you
lang,
can, pwede kayong, you can listen.
Sige, sir.
Kasi tingnan ko yung mga ideas nila.
Kasi day makapirata, may idea sila. So, ay, tama. Sir,
Yes, po.
pwede may, asa amo ang group dere sa Miro?
Wala pa tamo na himuan kay wala pa man mo yung team name.
Naana mi,
Wala
sir.
mo. Wala.
Nag-input ko sa ano, sir.
Asa man mo nagpasa di?
Sa iwalay lagi nito. Iwalay di isa.
Oh, dapat diri sa para das easily
Ay,
na
kay
ko
dili man gud
monitor.
na siya mapindot sir. Ay, sir,
Ay,
di
oo,
mapindot yung
oo.
yung here good. Lagi.
Gani?
Kana
Gani?
akong
Yung
problema, sir.
Nakasulod man lang sila oh.
Hindi sila nakapasa.
Ano? Wala din kayo dito. Wala. Sila Plaza lang and sila Hana. Saan? Sa, wait, kasama ang parang, engineering.
Ay, engineer din na.
Wait. So, wait. Si,
Balik.
Diba, Dila Serna, no? Asan
Yes,
si, ay,
sir.
ito. I-move ko ito, ha? Kaya pala, hindi ko na-check. ETYCB sa inyo, ha? ETYCB.
Sir, kami sa KYCB, mini sa Latindio sila.
Ay, nako.
Sir, ito yung CPM eh.
Move to Kahinay. Ayun, ATYCP. Tapos kayo hindi nyo ma-click?
Hindi pa-click sir. Kay yung PDF na gi-download na pass here. Wala. Ang mag-click here. Click here ba yan?
Click here to subscribe.
Click here niya sir. Kay pinduto na mo. Wala.
Wala? Really? Wait for a while. Tingnan ko daw. Ako daw i-direct. Dito gani ko nag-click. So, kinsay nag-submit sa inyo, Isa-isa mo. Sige, mag-upload na lang ta o mag-check na lang to og isa ka submission. Tingnan
Ay, okay.
sa imo, ha. Guys, thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Module 1, no? O pa man ako, o pa mo na human.
Kanina sa 95, uy. Kanina, uy. 95? Okay sa kong pangbuhat. Wala lang ito ako.
Uy, wala pa bearing sa inyo ang kuha na ako na yung nagsulod or wala. Dili kan, ma-check oh. Mato na yung koro.
Sabi ba ako?
Mo ko'y pikauban ba?
No, sa'yo kayo mo inom na. No.
Submissions, kaninong submission nga yan ko?
Ha?
Sa na lang. O baka may mas magandang idea kayo. Pero so far, sino pinili nyo na idea?
Yun pa ba yung
Legit pa?
opo, sir?
Si, ano nga ulit? Chari, no? Si
Opo.
Chari.
Yes,
Ay,
sir.
bitaw, sir.
Hmm?
Acquaintance party.
Kami nag-acquaintance party, me.
September 9?
Kasa, dili man ko sa inyong event.
Ay, tama.
Dili. Komsayon ko.
Paulo kaya tangal to. Confirm mo.
Yan, halo-halo.
Kaya sa baba?
Oh, yato. Yato. Yes, yato. 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 Yes, yato. Kato, maulo ko. Ano ko yun? Ayun, mga kumpano halo. Wait ha. May kakwentan party kayo?
Sa nga eh.
Sir.
Ano ganyan yung drink state?
Pag may invitation, ano din mo? Ito ko may invitation, joke lang.
Sir, dagan na lagi.
Ano naman ta? 4,000 naman ta all in all sa college gani. 500. Online man kasagaran.
Oh, yun! Isunod na ganyan ko.
Actually sa amin ano from 100 naging 500 plus na kami sa department
Sure.
lang namin ha. Sa department lang. Grabe ang growth na mo.
Dami magud na galipat galing ba school.
Oh,
From
from Ado.
lang ba?
Actually Ado din madami. Ito veg. Ito si Krisha.
Ako.
Ano nga, sige daw, i-discuss mo daw, i-pitch mo daw.
Actually, ako, ano sir,
Oh,
yung
nag-business
murag
proposal
smart
lagi.
gate.
Mm-mm.
Para sa mga buta, dira man ako to na ano kayo sa ako. Sa ako ang idea para jud sa mga buta. Atong sungkod-sungkod good sir.
Oo. So,
Na sila na siya
detector.
detector sa water o
Wala
sense.
ba? Wala ba yung anak karon?
Na sir
Sir,
pero wala
Bluetooth.
wala jud nagaano diri.
Sa Philippines.
Oo. O wala sila yung emergency. Ang kana lang na siya emergency na ano, safety emergency.
Kanina lang dahil yung ngita taglain. Sige. Pero that's
Ayun na napansin na ng coffee shop dahil sa
kasi sensor lang na, dali lang na, sensor
Oh,
lang ang
sensor.
na. So, we can
Ay,
just
sir,
purchase a sensor.
atong gitna, sir. Ang product sa
Mm,
pinakalas.
Dili man kay hackathon man na siya na hackathon na kanang nai product. Kan sa inyo ha, kung mag-present mo idea no tapos na ay na ay investors na mo ano sa inyo ha, mag-fund pag kamo ang champion. So,
Yo, sir, na ba ito idea? Sir, bro, kung tayo na pag-umanog, kung ina sila, napayaw na lang. Dili kay, mas
Wapo pila o sa katong safe vision. Mao ba inato inyong idea?
Dili, ang ako.
Iya, pero nahimong coffee shop dira sir kay
Serving
nakatulog.
coffee to ino ni Jan. Grabe yung nanotechnology, Johnny.
Dili kay, ana mo dito sa ba ka sa activity kay kung magpili ka column niya mag say business na may isip mo ato niya basketball coffee sapatos
kanang aqua flash, di ba? Technology mangyapon gud na ang iyang gi-apply dira sa kanang para mo init, di ba?
Oo.
Na mangyapon natin. Inana good pwede man siya inana tangible na product, pwede man siya. Pwede may nana pod inyong focus.
Aqua flask sir.
Oh, naman yung technology na gi dira. Kanang giusa kanang pang mo init siya mo long last. So,
Oo, murag ka ng kanang pwede na ma-adjust.
Pwede na siya sa technopreneurship. Pero katang sa inyo waltan mga inyo man gud bang entrep kay like sa restaurant, hotel niyo gibot og
Adjust na lang kayo.
Sige, wait ha.
Ako mo isa
Kani hinanaw ni kuan ba kanang Iron Man og mga ansan eh. Kuan ni descendant ni Stark. Descendant ni Stark. Imong columns kay puro
sapatos na sa may business naman to coffee shop na sapatos.
Unsa ning tent kinsa ni kay
Kay
sige daw i-pitch daw.
Ano siya, sir? Usually yung sa mga tent ngayon, like, assemble pa pa, iba-iba gud ang size. Hindi siya specific masyado sa
Oh yes daw, like kung sa sedan, sa SUV.
ang sa akin kay parang
one size na siya ba, universal. So, mag-detect lang siya sa, mag-adjust lang siya kung anong sa car mo. Basic lang siya, pero useful lang masyado siya sa mga,
Car guys, maganda sila.
Wow, namoy kuan. Namoy.
siya.
Naa sila.
Ano sa may
Hindi ko siya
pangalan?
na sila duha sir. Uy, kadayawan, ano na sila? Entrepreneur, kadayawan.
Ano sa may pangalan sa iyong ano?
Sila sir na sila trip.
Ay ka na, kasi tanga na, ka nang
Yung
mag-tour.
sa kotse, yung sa Imperial, yung sa amin dalawa.
Dapat siya mga Imperial.
Ano sa ano?
Imperial Autoculture.
Kanang
Photoshop na.
Ano, sa ngayon idea namin kay parang group lang muna siya. So ang aming benta lang muna kay product na air freshener para ma-distribute lang ba. Pero in the
Pero
future,
dapat may
Kayo gumawa ng product.
sa amin sir.
dapat may filming services and photoshoot services.
Oh.
So ano siya, may siya content din siya sa social media.
I-like ako page.
Wala pa man ka nag-ingon na Saan pala?
I-like sir, i-like o i-follow.
Ay, naman ko sa GC ninyo, i-ano ko sa inyong mga product, kaya kung ipang-like ta na.
Dagay.
Nagkan kay mig mabutang na ko ta, na restyles Achilles.
Wait lang, kaning auto tent o
Ano ko
kaning smart cane, okay siya. Pero check lang kung naa siya sa line sa other country.
Pero wala dyan ka nang wala dyan nagagamit na, parang na yung mga ideas na yung ana.
Sa phone, ang phone ba able to detect? Nagmoingon, careful, the water detected.
Sa movie.
Sa
movie lang noon.
Baka you can use the phone sensor
Ano keychain.
or through GPS or through map parang parang app siya na app na siya install mo, and then through Google Map or any map kahit hindi kay Google.
Map ang magtabang kung asa
Yes.
Murag
Real time.
Pero ang
Instead of having
ang cane niya ang
kato na lang ito na, ay bitaw.
You can use the phone for
Dili
that. Specific kayo yung customer blind sa mga blind.
Bitaw.
Pero tama to, pang dato. The customers nimo, the more market na imong target, the more na income ka. Pero daghan siguro.
Kanya basig. Ay, kung sa app lang, i-download na
Butahan nimo.
Kung mga maka. Pero anahan mag-love smell no. Ano yung puro yung love smell?
Sige, I would go for smart cane and auto tent. Hi Cha, sorry Cha, sa veggie top mo Cha. Pero yung veggie top mo Cha, pwede siya sa pang-entrep mo.
Plus na mo, adjust sir.
Never din
Wala daw gani.
Flash, aqua flash?
Oh.
What do you mean ma-adjust?
Ma-adjust ang iyang, ikaw dyan mag-adjust sa iyang temperature o possible ba?
Dili. Kinanglan yung baterya na or power.
Solar na sad yan.
Solar.
Nanong-tech na sa taan.
Ayaw na lang.
Pero may isang grupo mong kami sir na wala pa siya nag-teach ng yung City Kala. Bago pa lang namin siya.
Abinaw, City Kala di ay. Oo. Pero I would go for para ano niyo lang kung
Sige,
anong
asa na lang, auto tent or katong.
isang sa auto tent mo, medyo
So to that is
nadyan
specific.
mo yung tangible product. Ay, same with you, pero ang materials ninyo, no? Kanain nyo ang sa materials. Pero malay mo, di ba? Pero walay any similar products na nakita nimo online?
Meron. Pero namang huling sir, parang tawag dyan yung grabe, good masyado.
Automatic.
Like may siya, may pindot-pindot pa siya na mag-move pa siya. Like good masyado siya na
Na technology?
Oo.
Sige.
Dili na sa
Di siya madala-dala lang ba? Nung nakita ko sa
Naman to'y katong ibutang lang rin sa tubangan tapos siya na yung anak dito sa likod. Kita ka na.
Kasi
Itong iniglukot kay mo anak na siya.
Sige ni tawag na sir kanang render kasi render nito.
Tipod ko ka
ito niya. Nag-isip ka, 5 na
Iyan si Jessica.
nag-i-add ko na.
Oo, basi na siya good pero I would go for katong cane yung sa blind and sa imo Kani daghan jud kag market. Daghan siya mo market inyo ha.
Di naman to siya, di naman pwede
Mm.
magamit.
Set up kag tent anywhere. O, daghan jud kag market kani. Sa
So,
imo
yan dyan nga, tulo na ba taron? Lain kayo mabiyaan ng doa.
Pero kay Charlie,
imo
it's
specific
good
imong
work,
market, specific imong market pero mas daghan siyang market.
Oo.
I tell you.
Sir, pwede ba?
Ang capstone sa mua pwede to imuha. Kanang sa mua lang capstone like without thinking kung we make money out of it.
Oo, di ba?
Okay lang. Gwapo tong idea nimo.
Coffee shop ni Mela na yun.
Okay lang. Product ay wala niya sa nakasulat. Inabot ba ako pulos? Pulos ang akong naisip. Kapis ka ba?
Pero
Sige.
sige,
Ako no, parang kananotik ta.
ito na lang auto 10.
Oo.
Kay available man ang mga materials ani. So ang available ang materials so set ano na lang nimo siya. Just in case may mag-i-pitch ninyo na investor so mag-finance or ikaw mismo mag-finance so kamo o di na startup company. Right? And then you have already started mga related na business na gi-offer ninyo sa mga auto. So pwede siya gwapo siya i-venture na business. Ako personally lang ako para sa ako.
Isip
Pero-
ko lang sir, kaya nahago kung mag-set up og tent. Kung isa ka tayo.
Kanang manual kanang
Oo.
pwede siya kanang sleeping tent kanang like dili. Ano lang kanang
Over lang.
para lang na shade lang. Sige. Sige. Oo, pili kayo. Wait for Tikala baka may other idea siya. In the futuristic na kaya siya, like ambitious.
Good for the health, nanatag good for the body.
Pwede man in the future.
Bloodshot ka mo. May natutik yan.
Oh, si Kuan, si Vin Diesel.
Ayun ko.
Kapi lang.
Nag-120 ka kapi, sir. Dili na ka mamatay. Baril ka
After this one, either kung asa yung piliyon na to, then nakuha man to ninyo ang i-file sa BMC na. Okay, so, and then, nana mo yung ITBI, no? Wala pa.
Wala.
Wala.
Pwede tapos
Para,
mga-
ma-change na ako ang grade ninyo sa M1 assessment. Wala man siguro. I don't know. Di pa na ko memorize kayo yung mga names para wala mo ko nagabagsak. INC lang man. Mostly INC.
Pila akong grade, sir. Ilabasan na raw, sir.
INC lagi ni nagbaha ang INC. INC.
Wait lang. Saka, sir. Nagumay, sir. Ito.
Ano?
Sige yan.
Uy, ano na? Kasi equivalent ani. 92.4.
Ako, sir.
Easy, wey.
Saladero, pinakababa.
Kasi nakita nila ni. Bawal biya na.
Anyhow, ito sa
Mas taas kiss
Ako
mo.
sa Asimel.
Bravo daw sir, pinakauna. Isa sa mga
Bravo.
Nato sa baba kumay.
Ayun
Parang
ang kilis.
1.25.
fights ka ayo.
Yan. Naka-submit naman gud mo kuan naggraduha na data mo sa ITBI. Okay naman ito.
Sir, financial, sir. Sa face-to-face.
So, malaki sa yung teacher. Wait, nasi naka-record ni tanggal. Ay. Cha, okay na si Cha, no?
Oo po, sir.
Natulog ni si Cha, no?
Ito,
Sakit
wala
daw
na
yan,
siya.
tiyan, sir.
Kasi natulog na ni ba?
Uy, wala ko na.
Ay, wala na.
Nakikilala.
His Cha, si Plaza o si ano? Sige, later lang.
On cam na eh.
Yes, sir. Sup?
Nana mo? Saan yung
Bahala may diri, sir.
Kailangan niyo sila.
Hindi, sir. Wala. Si Charlie lang ilang lang yun.
Lulit.
Ilay-ilaw na natin ron. Kasi ano? Yan na. Uy, bye. Minita, bye. Ay, kabulaga kay Sir, bye.
Sige na, nakaw na mo. Storya pa may alin nila po. Bye-bye. Salamat.
Sir. Thank you.
See you next week.
Bye,
again.
sir.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Cha. Tapos sa inyo ha, Plaza,
Yes,
nag-submit mo, no? Ato inyo ha. Wait. Urag, mauyata niya akong nabasa na
Sir, mata kong suggestion, sir, ba na kanang, di ba, ang nahitabo man good is wala mi nagka-coordinate ni Yuri about
Mm.
ana. So murag
Mm.
nahulog na nag-individual mi ba. Tapos karon sir, since ing ato man for sure mangita man gid kag revised sir, diba?
Mm.
So bale na
So
karon
ito yung herb mo, hungry herb.
yes po sir.
Mm.
Tapos karon kay na naanapod ko idea na nabag-o. So na,
Kanang mas okay with technology gani.
kato gani sir, naka-prepare na ko sir, bali i-send na lang unta na ko sa imo.
Sige, i-send daw sa ko together with
Pwede na
idea
ko
ni.
i-share screen sa imo.
Sige, yeah. You can share your screen para we can end this one matapos natin. Tapos si Salutilio yeah, you can pitch both of you later. Sige daw, pitch daw.
Wait lang sir, naasa naman to. Sa Word. Nara. Kita na nako sir. Anong Zoom ano? Ani siya sir. Share na ko sa imo. Word.
Sige.
Asa man nakita ako ang Word diri sir?
Word?
Kani sir, makita na ni mo sir.
Opo.
Okay. So, mo ni ang first kani ang ako ang na prepare karon sir. So ang sa brief idea description ako sir, ang ako sir is home run. Ang ano niya is i-open nimo ang app tapos mga contact ka og kanang mga personal trainer or kanang mga freelancer na trainer sir. Tapos nakay options kung maka-train ka sa balay lang nimo or dito sa kanang naay mga scenic na mga
Location.
locations sir. Ano, tapos with that, syempre trainer na choice nimo. Then pwede ka mag-apply mo as a group or pwede ikaw lang isa,
So
sir.
basically, it's an app na mag-bridge between the train and the trainer.
Yes sir, yung mag-train.
So we're talking about ano dito, yung sa mga pang-gym, mga ganyan.
Yes sir.
What kind of training is that? Yung mga ano?
More on since
sit
sir.
ups, minana. Anong class?
Yes,
Anong class ng training?
Depende po na siya sa client sir kay maka-choose pod kag mga calisthenics kanang calisthenics kana more on body weight. Depende pod na sa materials ni customer. So ang amo lang is mabutang lang mi og choices na kanang dire na kanina button is for mga calisthenics, body weight. Kanina button na isa kay naamoy naman gyud nay uban sir na naay home gym sa ilang balay. So naka-provide na sila. Bale marag napoy category sir ba na dire kay body weight lang, dire kay naa sila equipment daan, dire kay weights.
Na ba kay nakita na the same competition like similar app?
Ang similar app sir is kuan si Printify. Yes sir, more on kuan.
Wala ka Printify nga naa sa sa imuhang
same may og kuan sir na same may og approach sa mga freelancers, pero ang ilaha sa Printify more on mga artsy na or artists sila duol kay ang ilahang offer sir is kuan kana magpasubmit sila og imuhang mga work kana mga art designs tapos na sila kato mga format dito na magbutang sila o puntahay phone case bali ang products, ang equipments, ang materials ilahan na. Bali ang sa freelancers is katong design lang gyud, art design lang gyud ilang pangayo sa mga freelancers. Nana sa ila ang cases na makapili na ka sa ilag t-shirt, makapili na ka sa ilag jacket or jogging pants ba na sir ana.
Kasi
so,
I I would need you to determine your competitors as many as you can kasi though may value proposition ka na which is yung unique na proposition mo, for sure yung competitions mo or competitors may mga value propositions din siya, and if may lacking, their app would also has lacking feature, and may tatlong app has 3 lacking features, pwede natin yung
Sir, naga-choppy ka, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello, nawala ang internet. Anyway,
sir.
anyway, yung 3, let's say may mga lacking features, yun yung pwede mong ilagay sa app mo, and you're now an innovator. So, i-innovate mo siya. Plus your unique feature or unique value proposition mo, which is yun talaga mong, yun talagang pinaka i-exhibit whenever we'll have a parang whenever no i-present mo ito sa isang organization, just in case no makahanap tayo ng organization that caters this as of maybe by September siguro makahanap ako. So
Okay, sir.
yun, oo.
Parang may idea naman ako, sir.
Para whenever you're asked, yan, isa lang yung na-determine mo, baka I would advise or suggest, hanap ka ng, gawa ka ng parang matrix, feature matrix ng ng mga apps that you have recognized as your competitions or competitor, and then i-list down mo ano yung mga features, then ano yung mga lacking features, and then last column would be your application, and then ito yung mga features na lacking sa each app, and then i-check mo siya plus your value proposition.
Okay, so
So
maghatag man ka ng kuan, sir, no? Kanang iyahang template sa amo ang ingana.
kuan lang ano
Hello, sir.
features. Hello. Ang
Hello.
internet nagawala-wala, guys. So,
Okay, sir.
pwede mo list down all the features that you want. List down all the features that you want na based on your knowledge, and then or yung based on the app, and then check mo kung present siya sa isang app. Then yung sabi mo printify, and then the other app is check mo yung feature if ano yung mga features na check or lacking sa kanya.
Bali
And
mo
then
i-differentiate lang namo sila, sir.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
Para whenever we present this, may basis tayo for this is what you have innovated for your product. And then
Okay, sir.
emerge natin yung lahat ng features out of this products that you have recognized as your competitors.
Okay.
Tapos yun na parang this is wala akong net, guys.
Hello, sir.
Hang up siya. Opo.
Okay. Okay na, sir.
Tama ba?
Okay na, sir.
Okay na, sir.
Tama ba sa Lotilio, no? Like this, there is no novelty kasi ang daming nag-o-offer ng mga ganyan na ngayon, no?
Pero may isa akong idea, sir, bro. Di ko lang nalagay dyan. Yung parang
Pero
sneaker.
sa good thing about your idea, pwede itong ipagpatuloy as your personal idea. Yes. Or network quality ko wala. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Si Sian nandiyan. Yes, Sian. May idea ka.
Parang yung idea ko, sir, is parang sneaker scanner siya, sir, ba? For example.
Ano daw?
Sneaker scanner, sir.
Sneakers. Okay.
Oh, parang
What it
ano siya,
does?
for example, if may nagustuhan kang sneakers, sir, i-scan mo lang siya tapos yung app is maglabas yung mga kung saan siya available na stores, and then magkano ang price, and then also yung parang hindi lang siya exclusive sa mall, sir, bali pwede mag-apply ang mga local vendors or dealers sa app na yon para masali ang stores nila sa listahan ng kung saan available yun na sneakers. Tapos may parang
Parang locator.
tapos parang may mga coupons din sir para na yung user is maka-avail para maka-less ng sa pagbili ng sneaker.
Okay.
Sneakers na bali if for example random ka lang naglalakad sa daan tapos may nakasalubong ka parang trip mo yung
Picturean mo.
parang ganun sir. I-picture mo siya tapos yun maglabas yung anong model yun, saang store available, magkanong price.
So how would you plan to get the location of the store? Like you want them to register to your app?
Parang ganun sir, pero
every time they register, may payment sila, parang subscription?
Opo, bali may parang may membership fee yung app sa mga
So it's basically like this, actually almost the same sa idea ni Plaza, only that yung sneakers sa'yo, no?
Yes po.
Okay. Sa akin, I would mas tingnan natin kung actually both ideas are okay, are good. Pero yung I would be parang bias doon sa kay Plaza kasi parang it's unique and may something na novelty. Sa iyo, pwede siya, I mean viable siya, okay? And then customers are also madami. Yun lang about siguro sa how are you going to convince the store na mag-register to your app? So medyo doon tayo mahihirapan siyan. But this will do. Okay yan siya. I would need you to kayong dalawa, pwede kayong mag-usap with whatever we will choose. Okay, sa napag-usapan natin ngayon. Okay? And may other groups pa ba kayo or members sa group?
Wala.
Pa namin sina sir, sina Daguling tsaka Mangunadat.
Okay. So, pero wag niyo na sila, I don't know if they could,
pero sir, hindi naman siya sir, to the point na pilitin naman sila mag-respond.
Yes, this will do. Itong dalawa sa inyo, okay na ito sa akin. So, either kayo na bahala ano pipiliin nyo. Okay? Tapos, you also ask ideas from them kung alin gusto nila. Then try to reflect and parang deliberate together as a group. Okay? Okay?
Okay, sir.
Sige. So
Pero
thank you.
Pwede man
Yes.
siguro, sir, na integrate na lang namin tong dalawa. Like,
Wag na.
wag na, mahirap na.
It's
Okay,
it's a separate business, man God, parang target.
Target
So,
market. Okay, sir.
Unless yung may mga items ka about, 'di ba, may mga pang gym items.
For example, like sabi mo kanina, sir, in-app purchases.
Like unless yung idea ni Sian, maganda yon, like if pwede mo integrate sa iyo Andre by yung mga item equipment siguro, or parang yan yung 'di ba may whenever you
freebies, coupons.
parang mag-gym, 'di ba may mga outfits diyan for like your shoes or something, pwedeng ganun, pwedeng may there is an pwedeng may mga ganun kay Sian if you want to na
bale para sir,
what to wear with this kind of kanang activity, kung ganitong activity, and where could I find this outfit sa mga stores, pwedeng ganun, o di may integration kayo sa ano ninyo. sa app ninyo.
Yes, sir. Gets ko, sir. Thank you, sir, for
Okay.
the idea.
Sige. So, is there anything else?
I-submit pa namin to sa'yo, sir.
Yung ITBI na lang kasi gusto ko, lang ito, yung pain points, market segments, yung mapili nyo talaga.
Yung sa mapili namin.
Yung mas mapili
Dito
niyo.
namin i-submit sa deliverables and
Yes po,
submittals.
yes po. Yung final na.
Okay, sir. Sige, sir.
Okay po, sige. Then, yung activity natin na sa BMC, pag once na makapili na kayo or you have already finalized ITBI, proceed na kayo with the business model canvas, yung 4 muna, tapos kasi may presentation tayo by next week, okay?
Yung kanina, sir, na activity?
Opo, yung i-present. No, activities lang yung kanina, simulation. Pero yung final activity is yung market segment, yung value proposition, yung channel, na ano nyo yun kanina?
Yes, sir. Yung
Yung
sa
customer
mapili lagay namin,
Yes,
sir.
kung yung mapili na ninyo na product.
Yun yung gawa namin ng segmentation.
Yes po.
Okay, sir. Sige, gets ko po.
Sige. Alright, so okay
Gusto ko
na,
lang-
Sian and
Yes, sir.
Andre.
Yes, sir.
Sige,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Thank you for your time and have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Sige, sir.
sir.
Sige
Bye,
po.
sir.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.